What's up, winners of Marcus Y. Rozier? Let me share with you 3 quick things you can put together to get started with an online business in the next hour. Like literally that quick. And I want to help you not overcomplicate it. I know most people spend time saying, quote unquote, they're doing their research. So let's not overcomplicate it. I want to show you something to get you started. This is for someone who's been procrastinating, taking a while, overthinking it, feeling as if you don't know enough. I want to make it easier for you. So I'm going to provide 3 quick steps. Now, this is enough to get you started, but on the back end, we can work together to build out the structure that you'll need to have a sustainable and scalable business. But it's going to be in a way that you don't have to trade time for money. You can literally begin to set up your system, set up the process, and I'm going to work with you to do that. So here are the 3 quick things that you need to get started literally in the next hour. The first thing that you would need to do if you are going to get started online, come on, pull out your pen and a pad, write this down. You're going to need, the first thing that you need if you're going to start in the next hour, I just want you to be niche specific. Like pick one thing that you know that you can answer easy. The way I like to word it is more problems, more money. The more problems you can solve, the more money you can make. But before you can solve all of the world's problems, you first got to solve your own. So what is the thing that if you had to ask you for advice, you could package into a product or a service or a program, something that people can walk through step by step? That's the difference. Something that people can walk through step by step independently of you. If you had to package it for your own self, what is that thing? Once you can figure that out, that's the first thing you have, something niche specific. Now let's be funny with it, right? So you know that a friend of yours, let's take it off of you. Let's say a friend of yours is battling with acute must, right? You know that they have an issue with an order. You want to solve that problem. And here's why I'm being facetious and being funny. Because most of the videos we watch for education are typically not entertaining. So I want to break up the monotony to make it easier for you to grasp it and learn it, okay? So let's just say that's a broad example. That was the case. Deodorant would then be the product. What would be the service? The service would be showing someone how to change their hygiene. What will be the program? The 3 steps or 5 steps to make sure that you never have to worry about a body odor again. Are you seeing that? The product would be the deodorant. The service would be you working with a person to change their body odor. The program would be the steps that it would take to completely eliminate the problem. You got it. Now that you have that, I want you to be niche specific. Let's talk about the 3 things you need. I see being niche specific is the thing to get you started, but I don't want to be generic. I'm not going to be like every other person that you listen to. Let's talk about in the next hour, what are the 3 things you have to have where in 1 hour you can be ready. You already are niche specific. You've taken the time to do that. Now, what do you need? You need an offer. What is the actual thing that you are offering them? Now, you've got the product, you've got the service, you've got the program, or one of the 3. What is the offer? What is the offer? You've got to figure out of those 3. Don't offer all 3 at the same time. Pick one. Pick one of the 3. So the first thing you need is an offer. The thing that you are offering. Are you offering the product? Are you offering a service? Are you offering a program? Once you select that, that's your first step, is selecting it. Once you select, the next thing is you need a platform to sell it. What is the place that you are going to sell it? What is the means of them coming to you to get it? So if you were to say, I'm not talking about how you market it. That's not what I'm saying. You already know how to market. Word of mouth, social media, email marketing. We can't go too deep into that. But when I say, how are you delivering it? Are you sending them to a squeeze page? Are you sending them to a sales page? What is the process? Are you just sending them to your DMs? I would strongly suggest that you don't. I would suggest that you set it up to where they can control their own interaction, that you set it up Redbox style, where a person can control their transactional experience without you being involved. You don't want a Blockbuster type of situation. And most people online are setting up Blockbuster style models. Blockbuster models is where a person has to come in, interact with you, and pay a fee. That's processing fees, or whether that's shipping costs. What I want you to do is set yourself up to a degree like Redbox, that the customer controls their own interaction, their own customer process. They come, they select, they purchase, they receive what they want. From that, you are going to then set up a automated system Whichever one works for you is perfectly fine. Almost everything now, whether it is you want to use a SAM cart, that's a good one. Whether it is you want to do a lead page and then make it to where in your lead page you have an auto delivery system with your email on the back end. However you decide to set that up, cool in the game. Once you have that, it is going to automatically deliver it to them. You get your money, they get the thing that they purchased from you. And last but not least, you are going to, here's the third part. Once you've picked the product, the service, or the program that you're going to offer. So you need, number one, you need to offer. Number two, the platform in which you can sell it or create the customer process. And the third thing that you are going to do, you are going to have a follow-up sequence. Why do we need that? Because client acquisition is a hard task, but client retention is a little bit easier. So a person who purchased from you once will purchase from you again. So what I want you to start thinking about is, what are you going to do with the information that you have from the person who purchased from you? And if you put those three things together, you've got yourself a business. You have something to sell, which is your product, your program, or your service. You have a way to sell it, which is the platform in which you're going to create your customer transactional experience. And the third thing you're going to have is a way to follow up with a person who's purchased from you to then offer them the next step. So if you sold a product, then sell a service. If you sold a service, then sell a program. You could sell each step of that to a person and you have an online business. See how I told you? Now, 1 hour, you can be done with this. If you got other questions, I would love to work with you. Go ahead and shoot me an email or click the link however you're finding this video, and let's go ahead and set up a call and see how we can go ahead and help you choose whether you should be selling a product, program, service. What are your price points? If you need help with setting up an automated system, let's work through that, or the messaging of your sales page. I would love to work with you to show you two things: how to increase productivity, to get more done in a shorter window of time, or how to monetize what you have to increase or maximize your income potential. Can't wait to talk with you soon. Let's win together, win today.